All right, all right, all right. We back in here with another good episode, people.
There was a study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date.
Whoa!
Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what they're saying. Pretty.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Obviously, Pop must have felt some kind of way about this here. Let's run that bike. Let's run that bike.
Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what the
Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what they're saying. Pretty much.
That's exactly what they say.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no
No,
money.
ma'am.
They don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating. So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat
Right.
than actually go out
Now
and
that
find
line was
actual
funny.
women to hang out with.
Cheaper to beat your meat. She was funny with that line.
I
Right?
disagree.
That reality.
I disagree.
Why? What do you think?
Is it less of
What
a
do you
headache
think?
to have
Here
to
we
deal
go.
with a woman or something?
There it goes. Like, it's a headache. Now I got to take you out. I got to hear what you have
Way
to do.
much
Your
more
whole day, I
headache.
That's
gotta-
why you take out people you actually like, and then you don't feel that.
Yeah, but then I got to get to know you first to like you, right?
Yeah.
So how do I get to know you?
Talk.
Call them.
So you rather pan?
Hey, listen, I'm married.
You always gotta say. Okay, so
I don't got these nigga problems.
if you wasn't married,
I'd probably beat him by me at 100 miles an hour.
I like this answer. He said if I wasn't there.
Stop it.
Yes,
Get some
ma'am.
help.
Can dash. What she's saying doesn't mean that everyone that's attracted to you, every man that's hollering at you, all of them.
And then
Doesn't mean
Y'all don't care about who and how much people you fucking, right?
That's not what anybody.
No, I'm asking. If you could say you can and dash, that means
Dick
you don't
and
give a
dash.
about
No,
the
it
person.
doesn't.
no, it doesn't.
No, it
That means
doesn't.
that I'm protecting myself.
Protecting yourself by dashing from a you just
Wait,
Just
what do you?
because I can dash don't mean I don't know the person. That means that when it's time to get, I'm not sticking around. I'm not sitting here forming a relationship bond after sex. Because when you're a woman, after sex, the tensions are high. Your hormones are flowing. I'm not sticking around. You want to chill on another dime where we not having sex? Cool.
I don't understand
But
what's
after
the
sex,
problem.
hell,
I just don't get it.
you know why? Because you're a man. You don't have hormones.
It was noted I was dripping with TT level shade.
We gonna chop it up real quick for a short minute after this. I want to let TT go on and get him.
To put on because y'all gonna hear this mess. Now
what?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
Now look, man. The girls on the clip said that they be dicking and dashing. It's the most disgusting thought pocket. Okay, look, let me just go ahead and say it.
That's the biggest freaking 304 on the planet.
Man, not
What are
only
you
that.
talking about?
And,
You ain't got no freaking respect for yourself.
and did you see what the people said? They said 63% of men would rather not. Well, what they gonna get? That? This a woman that will never be nobody's wife.
No.
These young ladies talking about they dicking and dashing.
No.
You can't do nothing with her.
No.
She gonna
No.
be for the streets forever.
Yes, she is.
It's the evil world we live in.
She just wants you to look.
You got to hit.
She just wants you to give her the grade A, and then she gonna get up and leave. And then she gonna do that with the next man, and the next man, and the next man.
So
Here's the problem.
So for me to waste my time to try to date her, get to know her,
Thank
do
you.
any of that,
Yeah.
man, I can knock me one off and mind my business.
But check this out.
That's why it's 63%. This
But-
is a little bit of this clip, but I'm just saying,
But
this
think
is why
about
it's
that.
63%.
63%
That's a high
of
number.
the kids.
That's of young men.
30 and below.
That's a high number.
Man, that's a high number. man.
But did you hear this young lady?
That
Hold
lets
on.
you know how bad the dating pool really is.
We got
Not
some
what
more.
she was talking about. Go ahead.
We got some more.
Real men get tired of dating broke, drunk, and unmotivated women too. Not just broke, but lazy, needy, and uneducated as well. No accountability, no spoiling back, just messy and moody all the freaking time. That's why some of you will forever attract bums and never a real man. Sis went off on this pose, so let's talk about it.
Here's some crazy research for you. So a third of men, 33%, a little over a third of men between the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner.
No.
The same study said that by the year 2030, that 45% of women between the ages of 20 and 45 will be single.
That's right.
So I've got a question for the men, because I see it all the time in my comments. Most of my comments are filled with guys saying we're done. We're not looking. We like our peace. I need some more talk from you guys. Tell me why you're done. Tell me why you don't want to have a partner in life. Tell me why it's more worth it to be single than to have a partner. Even if you weren't to remarry, just to have a partner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've talked to a lot of men.
Don't worry
I've
about
got
it.
my answers, but I want to hear it in the comments.
Okay, I let you.
Now we're going to obviously take this and make this a part 2. This going to be the ending of part 1 right here. Now, let me say something. She said why. I'm just going to speak from somebody, and I'm actually married, but if anything ever happened between me and my wife, I never would do this again. And I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't do it again, especially in today's time, right? I don't want nobody to think I'm going to be the maid, the butler, the chauffeur, the accountant, the financial backing. I got to be the muscle.
You got to be the cook.
I got to be the cook. I got to basically do everything in order to get a ran through young lady. I'm going to pass. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to tell you something that I think about a lot. You'll never do for me what as men we are willing to do for you. That's the reason why a lot of men are starting to check out. Like everybody like to lie and live in fantasy land, but here's reality. Me and Pops, we just do numbers. The numbers say that most people are broke. Yes. Only 8.7% of Americans make $100,000. Those are current stats as of 2023, people. Okay? So at the end of the day, most of these people out here talking about how good they doing, that's cap. They really not. So most men are stepping away because the only thing women is telling you today is, man, I just need to use you.
That's right.
I'm trying to use you for your car. I'm trying to use you for your wallet, your phone, your food, your D, your protection.
That's it.
I'm just trying to use you. And as soon as I feel like I done got all I can get up at you, I'm on to the next.
Piece up, 8 times down. I'm gone.
I'm going to bleed you dry. Well, then why don't these young men just say, well, I just keep my ducats in my pocket.
That's what they saying now.
I go in the bathroom and give me 2 to 5 minutes and I'm going to be straight.
That's what they doing.
And then I can buy my own house.
The video let it be known. That's what they doing.
Only person I got to impress then is me. So she asked why.
Because
what do you mean?
Because all you want, and here's the thing about women, this gonna sound a little funny, that I love. You know what it is? Is that they real good at showing their hand. In other words, y'all letting it be known what y'all are really about. The only thing that you are really about is a man's resources. That's it.
And it's always been that way. So I do get that. Not to interrupt you, Pop, but I guess my thing is that, like, I felt like there was still a time where some of these men could at least find somebody who might gonna love them. I just felt like if you was a person in the dating market today, finding somebody who really gonna love you gonna be extremely hard. Because now everybody, so I guess what I'm trying to say is that I felt like back in the day, maybe it was more of like the women who was like up on that tier, who always thought they could, ask for those things. And I could understand that. Like if you Beyonce, you're not going to ask for less than Jay-Z. I get it. But not everybody asking for Jay-Z. That's where I'm like, wait a minute though. Everybody can't go there. Everybody can't marry that high.
Right, but my point when I was saying about the resources is that you letting it be known that at the end of the day, that's the only thing you really want. See, you're not looking to love him, You're not looking to be there for him. You're not looking to support him. You're not looking to be a traditional wife. You're not looking to do no cooking, no cleaning.
I wasn't disagreeing on that.
None of that.
Yeah, I wasn't disagreeing on that.
See what I'm saying? So you're not looking to do any of that.
Okay.
All you want is a man's resources.
Okay.
And then you're gonna lay on your back a little bit.
So what I was saying is this.
That's it.
I always felt like the women who were higher up were the main women who asked for that. I felt like back in the day, and I could be wrong because I didn't live back then, but I always feel like at least maybe, I don't even like, I feel like the way it comes off on based on how history has went. At least back in the day, some men could be able to not have the same amount of resources as another man and still get loved. Today,
that's my point.
It's all okay. So we saying the same thing. I guess what I'm saying is that the percentages was different.
The exact same thing.
But now it's like 100%.
Yeah, we said the exact same thing.
If you can't do nothing for her, she don't want nothing to do with you.
That's my point.
Right?
And when I said the reach, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, then that's why 63% gonna go dolo.
That's right. Because literally, once again, the only thing you want is his resources. You don't want him.
No. Well, you know, me and you say this off camera all the time.
You don't want him?
You don't like me. You just like what I do.
You like what I do. You don't like
me and you say this all the time when it's just me and you talking because that's and that's in any capacity, right? So, because when we got this list where we ain't gonna go today and when we do all this stuff, right? What is that about? His resources and his ability to take you and feed you how much you want to eat and how expensive it is for you. Because all that is the Roscoe Jenkins team and me. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with him. So once again, like you said, it's the resources. My thing is that, like, I feel like all of them is damn near a piece of shit now. Like
and that's the problem.
That's my problem. I mean, damn,
that's
you can't
the problem.
find no good ones no more.
Very hard.
Yeah, look here, man. I feel bad for my sons and all these young men out here.
Y'all
got
I'm gonna tell you, before we shut it down, I gotta say this. I know and y'all this is familiar on our podcast.
I knew he finna say.
Just like LeBron James, take your talents to South Beach.
Hey, how did I know he was gonna say that? It's me and Pop, man. We on the couch, man. We over here on YouTube. Y'all go check us out. Hey, we just tell it like it is on TikTok. Appreciate all the support we've been getting lately. Let's run it up, man. We almost at 1K subs. We need to get there, and then we need to get to 2.